Hello, hello, my check 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, my check 1 2 1 2. Nice, sound good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Know that I'm sorry, my nose itches. Oh, it itches bad. Ah, but no, I'm praying for you. Ooh, I'm at 103 subscribers. Let's go, baby. Thank you. Thank you to the 2 new subscribers. I appreciate you. We're on our way to 200, baby. 200. Okay. Showcase. It's Triple H and The Rock, but whether what the
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock. 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself. although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky
I love the
Maivia,
old
would find
arenas.
himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the champion from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
Yeah, the background's sick, dude.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against the newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky. You can consider it overconfident. But any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about the challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
Give me the belt, baby. Give me the belt. Give me the belt, baby. Give me the belt.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the
dear.
A match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to... Cobra clutch, torturing their opponent.
Payne in trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Caught that, and reversed it. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get
From the top.
was able to avoid heavy contact. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Man. Oh, leg breaker.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
Boom!
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth.
Are you kidding me, dude?
He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal. Oof.
Punch right in the head.
There it is, the People's Punch. Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
Yeah, it's like...
Drop kick all the way to the outside.
And we...
Oh, look out. Puncher getting out of harm's way. And a stop to the gut, too. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral, I like that description for Helmsley.
Foot was in overdrive there, and the challenger is rocked.
Back in the ring. And Rocky just taunting his opponent now.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. And some effective offense with that one.
And landing with the double axe handle.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, I had to late. Come on.
Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block. Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title
soaring. Oh, coming down from way up top.
Oh, man.
Shot right to the gut. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace.
What is the...
Not yours. Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor, the caliber with our...
Down the line of the schoolboy, shoulders are down. Cover, new champ incoming.
Shoulders are down, to retain.
Oh, that's great.
The challenger fending off the 2 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the
tank.
Inverted atomic drop. Ooh. Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley.
Might be a pop. Oh, a sudden cover. Perfect execution by the champion.
Oh, and quick resiliency from the challenger.
How, at this point, you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Well.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Maivia way up high.
Up high. Down with force. Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Drop kick.
Maivia feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Effective dodge there.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
What a display here. Counters on.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand. Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight. Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion. Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia. Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over.
He's gonna reverse it.
Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed. This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup. I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down.
1, 2, 3.
Rocky wins the title.
There it is, baby.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental
I couldn't get one thing.
We
I
have
hope I
a
don't miss
new
anything.
Intercontinental Champion.
See, objective rewards. Are you kidding me?
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our fine champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger. Submission time.
Dragon sleeper applied.
Targeting the neck here. Cutting off oxygen.
Showing no mercy. Things getting more dangerous the longer this hold stays on. He is not willing to go to sleep yet.
Thursday Raw, Thursday. Getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Down in a hurry.
Cobra Clutch.
The Cobra Clutch is in. Trying. In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Oh, man. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Oh! What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental?
On the apron. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Hiding.
Up on their shoulders.
Oh.
Down in a hurry.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about. Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies. This is getting awfully close to a count out here. No idea where this one's heading. Oh!
2,
There it is.
I did it again, dude.
Punch.
I did it again. I wasn't paying attention because I'm too busy fighting outside the dang
The
ring.
Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our fine champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Mountain. Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. Coquina clutch locked in.
It's locked.
Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape. Thursday Raw, Thursday. Getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
Helmsley has no control here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming. At the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young man.
Dude, this is so annoying.
Getting to the ropes.
Good way of using the rule.
Come on, so light and then X. So I got a 1, 2, 3 X. 1, 2, 3 X. Okay. I got it.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our Cobra Clutch.
The Cobra Clutch is in.
He is in trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Thursday Raw, Thursday. Getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Wow.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler...
Watch out! You gotta be kidding me!
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. Raw drop kick. Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Here we go.
He fails to connect. Reversed.
Now that could be a first step towards Rocky gaining control.
Rocky could be turning his fortunes around. Blast off!
The blast connects!
Hunter is getting dominated.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over
Yes, we did it, baby. We did it.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Wow. Had to do that to actually unlock them. That's crazy.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers,
Wish I could have paused
the
that.
final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawai Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steel is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen.
Dude, Georgian still used to scare me. He was
He
also awesome. I used to love him.
So
I used to have
do
a
your best
wrestler figure
and
of him.
honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest
It doesn't really look good. That really doesn't look good.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification. Nice takedown.
Oh dear.
Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. And he gets the shoulder up.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point. Bam!
What do I do, combo?
What a headbutt. Vicious.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Oh, no. He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack.
Let's go. Yes.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also
Bang,
has
baby,
a
we got him.
star
How you
looks.
doing?
Quite the combo. And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name.
Oh, what in the world?
And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. Stiff headbutt.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
And drops the fist. Oh, man. Ow!
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on no matter the difficulty.
He's trying to make his way up the cage.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
How do I climb? How do I
Sitting
climb?
on the cage. What's the next move from here?
How do you climb?
Finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order,
You ain't getting out that
chaos,
easy, sucker.
But it's reflected
Get your
in
big old self in here.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
You ain't running nowhere, Georgie boy.
Well, he's an ugly creature.
Get over here, Georgie.
To classify his fur, folds in his bald
Ow.
head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
big back body drop.
Broad elevation. Well, the unorthodox style of...
Nice
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Stack them up. Hold it over versus it. Shoulders down. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Stiff headbutt.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered... Single leg takedown.
Step over, toe hold applied.
Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold. An overhand chop. Wow. These two trading one blow after another.
Ooh.
Chop it back and forth, baby.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Who will break first? That is the question.
Got him. Got him.
That's absolute power with the vertical suplex. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or read
Got him.
the rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage. Well,
Alright, climb out of the cage by holding that towards the wall. Yeah, I understand. Walk out of the door.
He is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
You got him, baby.
Down with a suplex.
Maivia has Steele in his sights. Looking
We got him,
down,
baby.
down.
Let's get
What's
him.
Maivia got here?
Yeah.
Backbreaker.
Maivia can taste it now.
We're gonna climb it like old school. Yeah.
Take
Oh, no.
off. Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
We're taking it over. We're taking it over, dog.
He's got himself to the very top of the cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting
Wow.
that other leg over.
And the High Chief.
There it is, baby. There it is. We got out alive, baby. We got out alive.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition.
Bang.
A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
Oh.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies
on the
many
chairs
of the
too.
same tactics
Dang.
that once benefited Yokozuna.
For real
even
though.
using her own version
Who?
of the bonsai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
I bet it is, baby. I bet it is. Ooh, look at this.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first from San Diego.
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life fire.
That's weird.
And it's all come down to this. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force,
Oh.
but
having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home.
Oh, come on, bro.
And
Come on.
Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity.
Let the catcher.
Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
Textbook scoop slam.
Whoa, she's so slow.
And now
she's
she
so
delivers
little,
her back into the ring.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power.
Gut wrench. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Oh, my goodness.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Oh, man. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant
I'm so
for years.
confused, dude.
Locked up in the...
A heavy trio woe attack, dude. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
corner.
Turn Nia Jax around there.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down.
Brutal boot.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Uh-oh.
Countering that offense. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been...
I gotta look this up. I can't help this. This is bothering me, dude. I'm like, ding dong. I'm using the wrong analog as I'm doing that. I was using the left analog. It's the right analog you gotta do that with. Good to know, though. You know? You live and you learn, baby. You live and you learn.
And on another level. And she's getting one of
the wrong button.
Superstar making an incredible comeback. Tapping deep into the
Hammer shoulders down. And only gets a 1 count.
She just will not give up, Cole. In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
And she quickly turned that around.
In the hard way.
And it appears that the crowd is now within reach for Jax.
Well, if you didn't see things going this way, you're a fool.
Valkyria retaliates.
Come on, dude.
Catches the leg.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Oh, missed connection. Sidewalk slam. Vicious headbutt. I think Lyra Valkyria's face took the brunt of that shot.
Didn't go to plan for Jax.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Fends it off. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner. Stuck in the tree of woe and just having her face stomped.
A big boot. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing. Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver, Scouted?
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
One attack after another from Jax. Fancy with that boot. Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant.
Let's go. 4 seconds left, baby.
Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes.
Crushed in the corner by Jax.
Yes, we did it.
Watching Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
She's going to reverse it.
Situation for Lyra.
See? And then she get crushed. Boom.
No way. There's
See?
no
She
way.
thought she had something. She thought she had something.
Oh,
Boom.
no. Good
1,
night,
2,
Annihilator.
3. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
What a victory to the brand new queen of the ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the chief content officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the queen of the ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.
Let's go.
sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the dream. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted
I did not know that that's his dad, too.
Became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I remember.
I didn't do it for me. I did it for him.
Noah Anderson, new sub. Thanks, bro.
Rikishi
Appreciate you, Noah.
laid out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal.
If anybody else who comes in or watches this as after I stream, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. We're trying to get to 200 subs. We're at 104 now. With Noah Anderson sub.
To answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And
is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with...
But he came on the truck.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return. He goes for the quick pin. He throws his shoulder up before two.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
Stone Cold with a well-timed shot.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Oh, my
Come on,
goodness.
dude.
Just punishing their opponent.
Uh-oh. Ah, the reversal by Rikishi.
Power slam.
To the sky.
Austin dodges that one.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit
Come
for
on,
his
dude.
success. Such punishment being dealt by Austin.
The Rattlesnake is sinking his teeth in, and Rikishi's in a bad way.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
The Texas Rattlesnake rallying the people to his side.
Just mocking his opponent with that kendo stick now.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a welt.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating
This
Stone
is awesome.
Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals will go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And he heads back into the ring. Big plans in mind from Austin.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
We need to beat him up outside. Come on, man.
He might just be stalling for time here. Stepping out of the ring here. Clotheslines.
Good Lord.
So effective. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you didn't condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand them. Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Alright, end your combo with X for every combos. Check out the combos.
Pure chaos up on the entrance ramp now.
There's a very real risk of injury here.
Goes, gut punch. Nasty.
He's able to slip away from that.
Oh, come on, dude.
And dropping bombs. Just caught all of that with his face, but now Rikishi, it looks like he's opened up. Fighting up on the stage, this could be really dangerous.
Punch connects.
Sharp punch.
Alright, what's his combos, dude? Square, square, X. 1, 2, 5.
There's one headbutt.
Turns it around.
Right across the larynx.
And your combo with X. Square XX.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling on it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
So that's where we gotta be.
Fights Rikishi back. Into the ring again now. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Oh, what a knee.
Get off, son.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Ah, this is annoying,
And now
man.
with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage. Oh, running STO plants him. Nicely done. Boom.
And the apron.
There it is.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted
Dang.
this ever since.
Boys are battling.
Survivor
Boys are
Series
battling.
Last year, been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything
Oh.
goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. He quickly slides into the ring.
All right, time for us to clear the way.
Already ahead of you.
Heading to the outside now.
The barricade. He's in for it now. Ooh. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. And Rikishi channeling his energy here.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
That's so dumb, dude.
Oh, what a hip toss.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business. A few labels for Rikishi.
There it is.
Embarrassment. That's for the moment.
And he turned it around.
He was outside the ring singing up.
Stone Cold Stunner. Will Rikishi get that?
I lost. Son of a gun, dude.
Again, Austin gets his
I hate
payback.
this so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring
I'm
return
spamming
of
trying to do. There's no way I'm late.
Elbow drop. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside
oh
his soul,
my
The Rock
goodness.
is happy
Yeah,
with what
thank
Rikishi's
you.
done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture.
Are you? I can't do a thing right now.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
What a joke.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Momentum going back to his corner.
Bro, what the?
Rikishi's survival instincts are taking over.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this
I'm
match.
getting aggravated.
In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal
I've had a long
opportunities,
day.
and they all took full
This
advantage
is
of
annoying
them.
me right now.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. Power slam!
And into the corner he goes. Splash.
That has to take all the breath out of you.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here?
Lift off through the air and connects.
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor. Stop after stop after stop.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin.
Hot combos.
It's greater than even we anticipated.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did.
That's what I just did. Combos.
Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Square circle. Yes, got it.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. First film, though.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here. Big-time power slam.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin is... And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble.
We haven't got this far.
And now steel chair.
Smooth.
Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
Boom.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
For the rod.
Thinking of going high risk here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Rikishi is down. It could be over. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
You expect these pins to last much longer.
Austin will...
Come on, dude. You fucking kidding me, bro? Like, that's such shit. Oh, that's so garbage. I'm pissed, girl. Oh, my. The stunner comes out of nowhere.
Stone Cold
Like, I don't even have a chance to react. Yeah, Rikishi's so tired. Oh, my goodness, man.
Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the rattlesnake.
Oh, I'm sick right now, dude. Five out of 7, you don't get anything, dude. Like, that is such trash. But I'm about to end it here. Thank you to anybody and everybody who stopped by, hung out as live. Okay. But thank you to anybody and everybody who stopped by, hung out as I was live. I appreciate you. If you haven't followed my stream and you'd like to, please do. We are at 104 subscribers now. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers. So thank you to anybody who subscribes. I appreciate you. And thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. I appreciate you. If you like any content you enjoy on my channel, please give it a thumbs up. That helps my videos get distributed through the algorithm, and through the algorithm you get more viewers. More viewers is the possibility of more subscribers, and that's the ultimate goal. So thank you, and I hope everybody has a good night. And you know, whenever I stream again, I'll see you when I see you. Everybody stay safe, and God bless.